As 22 aspiring sports reporters live out their dreams, 29 NFL rookies are battling for a roster spot on the Jacksonville Jaguars. My name is Carissa Davis, reporting for GALvanize, and I had a chance to sit down with running back Ry'quell Armstead and cornerback Brandon Watson as they write their latest chapters on this NFL journey. So I know you have a daughter, and she's a big reason for your why on this NFL journey. But who else are you achieving this dream for, and why?
I say I'm achieving this dream for myself, and I say that because if I don't love the game of football and what I do every day, I'm not going to personally want to wake up at 6 o'clock every day and go through the blood, sweat, and tears with my brothers and compete and to be the best me. So it starts with myself, and then understanding that I got a beautiful baby girl and that she's really my why, and I got to provide and feed for her.
And this is a very exciting time in your life, but can also be stressful balancing life as a rookie and also the football part of it. So how are you able to juggle with your family at home as well?
I'm able to juggle, life with football and my family being home easily. I was in college for 4 years away from my daughter, just doing the best I could. I was very close to home, so, I was around a lot more, but just, I was sacrificing for a better life for her those 4 years in college, to be the ultimate goal, to be at the next level, be in the NFL. And, now all I have is, a month, away from her until I can actually move her down here into a better life and, just see her joy.
So thinking back to draft day, in the bigger picture, when you finally achieved your dream, what's the biggest message that you want to give your daughter?
The biggest message is that Daddy wasn't going for no reason, and all the time I wasn't there, and that our sacrifice was for the ultimate good of her, for her to have a better life, whether that's school, her playing sports, just enjoying her her time, and now in a couple months she'll be down here in Florida, enjoying hot weather all the time in the pool and just living the best life.
So as a 6-year-old, you said that your dream was to make it to the NFL, and now you finally made it. What is your goal now going forward?
Yeah, that was my goal ever since I was little. The ultimate goal was just, to play in the NFL. And now, my goal is to just, come in here, compete at a high level, make this team and, just contribute, do my 111 team and, just contribute, and just have a long career.
And as a 22-year-old, you've already dealt with so much responsibility and you had to grow up really fast. How has that helped you with your transition here?
That's helped me easily. I'm very mature for my age. I say I'm 22, living in a 38-year-old body. I understand, I got a kid. I love to go home to my daughter and just enjoy her time. And then, my work is, playing football, and that's something else that I love. So, just being able to juggle those two is just very easy for me.
Okay, thank you for your time and good luck
Thank you.
this season. So after redshirting your freshman year at Michigan, playing special teams your sophomore year, and finally your junior and senior year, being able to make a big impact on the defensive side, what was the biggest change you saw in yourself from day one to your 5th year? Was it more mental or physical?
It was both. It was just the chance from like the 4 years or 5 years for me just to go through college, find myself, and really just grow into the man I want to be. Is just 2 different changes. I gained weight and I matured. So being on my own is really allowed for me to go ahead and figure everything out. But mentally, it was an impact just learning the plays, schooling and everything else. It was a lot different than like my high school and where I was from. So that mental part of the aspect was something that I wasn't prepared for, and throughout the years and to like the years where I started playing more, like I got used to it. And physically, like when I first got there, I was playing with grown men. We were there for 4 years already and things like that. So it was just a big change for me.
And so how did that mental strength that you built up throughout your 5 years at Michigan, how does that help you with your transition here now?
It just allows for me to just go out and like I kind of have a model just every day, like play like it's your last, because it's not guaranteed. So that mental part that I have built in is no matter what the coaches say or no matter what happens, like I know that this next play coming up could be my last play. So no matter what happened in the past, I'm just gonna give it that one all I have.
So I read that one of the things that your teammates and coaches at Michigan had said about you was that they were so proud of the leader that you had become. When did that develop and how did you work on those leadership skills?
Yeah, I've heard them say that, but I never really knew that that's how they portrayed me. Just me being the quiet person that I am, I kind of just led by example, I guess you could say. And led by example, and they just followed my lead. So the older I got, the more I played. Like, I knew what I was doing, and the young guys looked at me because I wasn't the one getting cussed out or dogged for doing everything wrong. I was doing things right, so they were trying to do things right like me. That way they wouldn't be in the doghouse with the coaches. So just the leading by example part.
Okay, thank you for your time.